Luoyang, formerly romanized as Luoyang, is a prefecture-level city in western Henan province of central China. It borders the provincial capital of Zhengzhou to the east, Pingdingshan to the southeast, Nanyang to the south, Sanmenxia to the west, Jiyuan to the north, and Zhaozhou to the northeast. As of the final 2010 census, Luoyang had a population of 6,549,941 inhabitants with 1,857,003 people living in the built-up area made of city's 5 urban districts, all of which except the Jili district not urbanized yet. Situated on the central plain of China, Luoyang is one of the cradles of Chinese civilization, and is one of the 4 great ancient capitals of China. Names. The name, Luoyang, originates from the city's location on the north or sunny side of the Luo River. Since the river flows from west to east and the sun is to the south of the river, the sun always shines on the north side of the river. Luoyang has had several names over the centuries, including Luri and Luozhou, though Luoyang has been its primary name. It has been called, during various periods, Dongdu, Zijing, or Qingluo. History. The Greater Luoyang area has been sacred ground since the late Neolithic period. This area at the intersection of the Luo and Yi rivers was considered to be the geographical center of China. Because of this sacred aspect, several cities, all of which are generally referred to as Luoyang, have been built in this area. In 2070 BC, the Xia dynasty king Taikang moved the Xia capital to the intersection of Luo River and Yi River and named the city Zhezhen. In 1600 BC, Tang of Shang defeated Ji, the final Xia dynasty king, and built Western Bo, a new capital on the Luo River. The ruins of Western Bo are located in Luoyang Prefecture. In the 1136 BC, a settlement named Chengzhou was constructed by the Duke of Zhou for the remnants of the captured Shang nobility. The Duke also moved the 9 tripod cauldrons to Chengzhou from the Zhou dynasty capital at Haojing. A second Western Zhou capital, Wangcheng, was built 15 kilometers west of Chengzhou. Wangcheng became the capital of the Eastern Zhou dynasty in 771 BC. The Eastern Zhou dynasty capital was moved to Chengzhou in 510 BC. Later, the Eastern Han dynasty capital of Luoyang would be built over Chengzhou. Modern Luoyang is built over the ruins of Wangcheng, which are still visible today at Wangcheng Park. In 25 AD, Luoyang was declared the capital of the Eastern Han dynasty on November 27 by Emperor Guangwu of Han. For several centuries, Luoyang was the focal point of China. In AD 68, the White Horse Temple, the first Buddhist temple in China, was founded in Luoyang. The temple still exists, though the architecture is of later origin, mainly from the 16th century. And Shiga was one of the first monks to popularize Buddhism in Luoyang. In 166 AD, the first Roman mission, sent by the king of Darqin, the Roman Empire, Andun, reached Luoyang after arriving by sea in Renan Commandery in what is now central Vietnam. The late 2nd century saw China decline into anarchy. The decline was accelerated by the rebellion of the Yellow Turbans, who, although defeated by the imperial troops in 184 AD, weakened the state to the point where there was a continuing series of rebellions degenerating into civil war, culminating in the burning of the Han capital of Luoyang on 24 September 189 AD. This was followed by a state of continual unrest and wars in China until a modicum of stability returned in the 220s. But with the establishment of 3 separate kingdoms, rather than a unified empire, in 190 AD, Chancellor Dongzhuo ordered his soldiers to ransack, pillage, and raze the city as he retreated from the coalition set up against him by regional lords from across China. The court was subsequently moved to the more defensible western city of Chang'an. Following a period of disorder, Luoyang was restored to prominence when Emperor Wen of the Wei dynasty declared it his capital in 220 AD. The Jin dynasty, successor to Wei, was also established in Luoyang. When Jin was overrun by Xiongnu forces in 311 AD, it was forced to move its capital to Jiankang. The Xiongnu warriors then sacked and nearly totally destroyed Luoyang. The same fate befell Chang'an in 316 AD. In 493 AD, the Northern Wei dynasty moved its capital from Datong to Luoyang and started the construction of the rock-cut Longmen grottos. More than 30,000 Buddhist statues from the time of this dynasty have been found in the caves. Many of these sculptures were two-faced. The Yongning Temple, which had a pagoda 9 stories high, was also built in Luoyang. When Emperor Yang of Sui took control in 604 AD, he founded the new Luoyang on the site of the existing city using a layout inspired by his father, Emperor Wen of Sui's work in newly rebuilt Chang'an. During the Tang dynasty, Luoyang was Dongdu, the eastern capital, and at its height had a population of around 1 million, second only to Chang'an, which, at the time, was the largest city in the world. During the short-lived 5 dynasties, Luoyang was the capital of the later Liang and later Tang. During the North Song dynasty, Luoyang was the western capital, and birthplace of Zhao Kuang-yin, the founder of the Song dynasty. It served as a prominent culture center, housing some of the most important philosophers. Administrative divisions: Luoyang proper, Jiangxi District, Zigong District, Liucheng District, Chanhe District, Luolong District, Jili District, Yanxi, Mengjin County, Shinan County, Luoning County, Yiyang County, Yichuan County, Song County, Luanchuan County, Ruoyang County. During the 2010 census, the 5 built-up urban districts held a population of 1,857,003, making it the 4th largest city in Henan. The entire area of Luoyang's municipal government held 6,549,941 inhabitants total. Geography: as its name states, the old town of Luoyang is located on the north bank of the Luo, a southern tributary of the middle reaches of the Yellow River. The districts of the modern urban center include both banks and some of the surrounding mountains. The countryside controlled by the municipal government includes still more rugged land. Mountains comprise 45.51% of the total area, hills 40.73%, and plains 13.8%. Climate: culture. Sites: the Longmen grottos south of the city were listed on the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites in November 2000. Guanlin, a series of temples built in honor of Guan Yu, a hero of the Three Kingdoms period, is nearby. The White Horse Temple is located 12 kilometers east of the modern town. The Luoyang Museum features ancient relics dating back to the Xia, Shang, and Zhou dynasties. The total number of exhibits on display is 1,700. China's only tomb museum, the Luoyang Ancient Tombs Museum, opened to the public in 1987 and is situated north of the modern town. The Gaocheng Astronomical Observatory stands 80 kilometers southeast of Luoyang. It was constructed in 1276 during the Yuan dynasty by Guo Shoujing as a giant gnomon the measurement of the sun's shadow. Prior to the Jesuit China missions, it was used for establishing the summer and winter solstices in traditional Chinese astronomy. Cuisine: Luoyang is famed for its water banquet, which consists of 8 cold and 16 warm dishes all cooked in various broths, gravies, or juices. Botany: Luoyang is also celebrated for the cultivation of peonies, its city flower. Music: Spring in Luoyang, an ancient Chinese composition, became popular in Korea during the Goryeo dynasty and is still performed in its Danga version at Yangchun. Lou Harrison, an American composer, has also created an arrangement of the work. Dialect residents of Luoyang typically speak a dialect of Zhongyuan Mandarin. Although Luoyang's dialect was a prestige dialect of spoken Chinese from the Warring States period of the Zhou until the Ming dynasty, it differs from the Beijing form of Mandarin which became the basis of the standard modern dialect. Outer Space Asteroid 2006 MD13 is named after Luoyang. Education: Luoyang Institute of Science and Technology, Henan University of Science and Technology, Luoyang Normal University, PLA Foreign Language Institute, formerly known as the Luoyang PLA College of Foreign Languages. Transportation: Luoyang Railway Station, Luoyang Longmen Railway Station, Luoyang Beijiao Airport. Famous residents: Lao Zhe, legendary founder of Taoism, the emperors of the Eastern Zhou dynasty; Gigutsi, geomancer and numerologist, the emperors of the Eastern Han dynasty; Shanzang, Buddhist monk and hero of the journey to the West; Lu Yuxi, poet; Zhao Kuang-yin, founder of the Song dynasty; Gao Hong, pippa player; Du Wei, soccer player; Guo Yipa, vice mayor, went missing in 2014; Wang Yibo, idol, UNIQ.